Welcome to TradeRep. This is Short Hammer. It is the 16th of June, 2019. And this is our weekly review that we like to call This Week in TradeRep. Now, on the SPY, the week started off with a little bit of movement. We pushed up from the 289s into the 290 80s, had a drop back into the close, 288s. Then a push up the next day. We opened up around 291. Then we sold off during the day on Tuesday. Then the rest of the week we kind of just channeled a little bit during the intraday. We really didn't go as far as we wanted. What we wanted was what we saw the previous week, which was a continuation. Like whichever direction that we were going, there was a continuation. And in the previous weeks, the continuation or the direction was up. We didn't quite have that this week. This week was more of a consolidation week on quite a few tickers. So what we want to look for next week when we have the FOMC is we're going to see if we have greater range. We didn't quite have the reaction to the retail sales numbers that we expected on Friday. The market just swallowed those up and there was really no reaction at all. So what we want to go over now is some of the alerts and calls from this past week that made our members a nice amount of money. Now we have multiple calls that did, 400, 500, 1,000%, but just these specific calls are the ones that I chose to show on this video. This first one is AQRL. And it was early morning pre-market. At least it was calling this, saying that it broke out. I think it hit almost $10 and it was pulling back. And the support area that she said needed to hold was the 794 to 832 area. It did test that. And she also mentioned if it went lower than 702, the setup was invalidated. So it held. A few members got in, more than a few. And it bounced, went all the way up to the 950s, where members exited for nice profits. That's more than a 2-point move. And if you take a peek at the levels that she alerted where it could go, once we bounced here, it was up through the 863s, the 9s, 924s, 956s. So she kind of gave you an idea where it was going. The next alert that she had was BYND. So what she was saying on BYND was watch out for a bounce in the 145 area. And let's see if we can get a little bit of the buyers to step in and push this up. Buyers did step in. And you could have scaled out at 168.50 if you wanted to. Or if you didn't like that, you could scale it out at 181.70s. That was a nice move. The next one is from Dave Trader. And he has a bunch of swings going all the time, bunch of alerts that he puts through. But he played this Fiverr, I believe it was an IPO. And he had an entry at 26.38. Then he began to scale out at 37. Then he scaled out a little bit more at 41.21. A nice move. Just a wonderful move. One of the moves that if you followed that move, it would clearly have covered your membership. Then we have Chart Tech, our options fire guru, future seer, just crushing these options. And so he got into Disney June 14th, 137 call at 46 cents. He exited around 480. Nice, wonderful move here again also. Huge gainer. Then we had a call from Chartech on Netflix. June 14th, 345 put, paid 365. Paid out 560. Great return on that. Great ROI. And then we have Quantum with his Disney. He made a bunch of profits on it before, and he rolled some. And from 135, he went to 555 by 570. Great ROI, wonderful return on investment. So those are just a few of the alerts and calls from the week. We get quite a bunch more that I just share a few. So if you're interested in trading with us, just sign up, check us out. We do have a free 3-day trial where you can try before you buy to see if you like our culture and just like the way that we trade and our community.